Public support for legalizing marijuana at an all-time high, no pun intended. And coincidentally, the Obama administration is easing up on the use of medical marijuana. The Justice Department now says pot-smoking patients and their authorized suppliers should not be targeted for federal prosecution in those states that allow the drug for medicinal purposes. Officials say it's not a good use of the prosecutor's time, although they say that agents should continue to pursue marijuana cases that involve violence, the illegal use of firearms, selling pot to minors, money laundering, and other crimes. Supporters say marijuana helps treat chronic pain, nausea, and other illnesses, while critics say this move is a step backward in the fight against the Mexican drug cartels. 14 states currently allow some use of marijuana for medical reasons. California is especially well known for having pot shops everywhere. A new Gallup poll shows support for legalizing marijuana has shot up in the last few years to 44%. 54% are still opposed, but support for legalizing weed had been fixed at around 25% from the late 70s through the mid-90s. Now it's up 44%, almost double what it was. Liberals and younger people are more likely to favor decriminalizing pot, no surprise there, while conservatives and seniors are more likely to be opposed. Gallup suggests that if public support continues growing at the same rate, the majority of Americans could favor legalizing marijuana in the next few years. California voters may get to weigh in on this next year with a ballot initiative to legalize and tax marijuana as a revenue source for state government. Here's the question. The federal government is okaying medical marijuana where it's legal. Is this the first step toward overall legalization of that drug? Go to CNN.com/Cafferty File. Post a comment on my blog. Wolf.
If they legalize it, that's a ton of money potentially for the states because they could tax that like cigarettes.
Legalize it, tax it, and it takes the incentive for the drug cartels away. If it's legal and it's regulated, it can be grown in this country, sold in this country, and those hoodlums that are terrorizing our southern borders are suddenly out of business. It makes a certain amount of sense, at least on that level.
Yep.